Aquarius, Diasporic Femme here. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. We're going to do a weekly reading for you today, and I'm just going to dive right in. I'm going to start with the Illuminated Tarot. Funny enough, there's actually an Aquarius friend who got me this deck. Shuffle the deck properly. Shuffle the deck properly. Aquarius. So cards for Aquarius, Ace of Cups. That's so funny because Aquarius also got new love in the last reading I did, but let's see. Okay, so that, I guess the Queen of Wands was supposed to come out, right? So we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, the Six of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. Very interesting. Let's see. This reading is kind of confusing, right? Because on the one hand, we have the Ace of Cups, the Queen of Wands, and then we have the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords. So these two cards kind of feel like they, these are two sets of cards, and essentially it's saying that, maybe you're in a situation, in a very creative mode right now. I think that there's something you're working on, or that's just the energy that's flowing, right? Like, I think the last reading for Aquarius referenced like them going on a trip, a journey of self-discovery leading to new love. But this is actually kind of giving like creative impulses leading to this like very, honestly, very passionate, creative, like entrepreneurial spirits coming from Aquarius, right? So, or maybe it's an energy of you discovering or connecting to this creative and spiritual flow in yourself. It's putting you in your Queen of Wands energy, so you're feeling more powerful, purposeful, passionate. You're feeling like you're able to achieve your desires, right? Like, or maybe you're being driven by your desires right now. That could actually be what this means, right? Like, but even though you're being driven by your desires, it seems like you're focused on like slightly more mundane things. With the Six of Pentacles, it's usually like an energy of balance and exchange, right? Like on the card, you're not sure who is giving to who, but it's like, it's about like cooperation. So this could be like you focusing on work situations, or like even focusing on networking, if you look at the dinner table, right? And with the Eight of Swords, it's typically, this card is about someone acting like they can't make a decision, right? Like acting like they're tied up, but they're actually not, and acting like they can't see or they don't have clarity in a situation when they really do. It's somebody kind of rejecting their agency a lot of the time. It's kind of how I interpret the Eight of Swords. But also in this deck, the Eight of Swords is also the Justice card, right? So I think it's this energy of like you working hard towards something and kind of ignoring these emotions or feelings that might be popping up for some reason. It's very weird, and that's why it's giving me this entrepreneur feel. If it's not a love situation, it's like the overflow of creative and spiritual energy that you're feeling is turning you into the Queen of Wands, right? You're embodying this energy and you're going ahead to execute on this energy, or to create from this energy by networking and by focusing on building stability. Let's see what comes out. I'm gonna pull more tarot for more clarity on the Six of Pentacles and Four of Swords. Yeah, like I think while you've developed like maybe feelings for someone, at the same time that you might be, into getting into your entrepreneurial bag, or kind of just in your creative bag, or you're just feeling very passionate and driven, I think you may have developed feelings for someone. You may have developed feelings for someone with this Four of with the Ace of Cups, but with the Four of Swords clarifying the Six of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, you're actually not making any moves towards them right now, which is not necessarily a bad thing. You're kind of keeping your cards close to your chest, is what this is saying. The Four of Swords is also death, the cycle of creation, destruction, and renewal in this deck. And then we have the Five of Pentacles here. And then we have the Five of Pentacles here. And so the Five of Pentacles refers to, is the Hierophant. So tradition, spiritual authority, and deception. I think you've met someone that you really like and you instinctively know that you want to marry, but you're holding back. And I say married because it's like the Hierophants can represent marriage, right? And we have the Hierophants and we also have Justice. When those two cards typically come out together, it refers to marriage or a commitment. Yeah, here we have what the King of Pentacles. There's this idea of stability and longevity and long-term like love that's coming out on this side. But on this side, we have someone that's kind of just holding back and maybe just content for now with engaging with the person they're in love with in like group situations. I don't know if they're gonna make a move. Let's see. Aquarius, your reading is so confusing. See what I mean? See what I mean? Like, gosh, how can Aquarius be straightforward? Okay, I think what happened was that there's a situation, because in the last reading also, Aquarius had recently ended a situation with someone else, right? So what seems to be happening here is the new person that they met in that last situation, they really like them, you know, and they know that they want to be with them. There is love bound, emotional connection, unbreakable bond, reciprocated love, falling in love. So they have these strong feelings that are emerging, right? And they're very sure of the feelings. But I think right now they're focused on, like I said, getting out there and networking, meeting people, celebrating, right? Great time in your life, all coming to fruition and accomplishment. Things progress with ease, right? So it's like maybe while they're developing these feelings for someone, they're really focused on more tangible aspects of their life, right? Their career, stuff like that, maybe their creative projects, because luck is on their side right now. But the thing is, part of the reason they're also holding back, you know, part of the reason they're like trying to just focus on these things is because they're afraid, because they just came out of a situation. They're afraid that getting into the situation is going to end in the same way the previous one did. But they don't have to be worried. Aquarius, you don't have to be worried, because luck is on your side. Romantic success is guaranteed. Love is in the air, and it's going to be a happy outcome. So I would suggest stop holding back. When you feel comfortable, you should definitely move forward with this person, but don't wait too long, you know. You don't want to mess it up. You don't want to sabotage yourself and like end it before it even begins. Okay, Aquarius, I hope that helped. Let me know if this resonates down below in the comments. It's interesting to see how the thread is continuing from last week. And I'll see you again here next week. Let's see where the story goes. Bye.